Okay, so in our last video, we defined what a project is, and we outlined that it is something that is abnormal from your day-to-day operations that pulls people away from day-to-day operations. Can be big or large, varying sizes, but it's a new and distinct effort from what you normally do just as a course of business, right? And so project management is the intentional management, scheduling, resource planning, budget managing, etc., of those unique efforts that are not a part of everyday business, right? And so when people say project management, like officially, like PMP, like all the stuff that you hear about when people say like project managers as a role, that type of project management is a very specific way of managing these efforts, these initiatives, these projects, right? And so what are the benefits of that very specific management style for managing these efforts? Well, if you are going to invest in project managers, project manager training, project manager templates, all the things that you can get in the realm of project management, the reason why you do that is to have more success on your projects, to be more effective at managing resources. And this could be financial resources, this could be human capital. There's a lot of resources that could go into a project potentially. So you want to be more effective at managing those. You want to have a standardized methodology for managing projects, especially if you're big and you've got multiple people who are managing multiple initiatives. You want to have a standardized approach, which makes it easier. You want to have better decision making, and this is one that isn't talked about enough, right? Because most larger organizations have competing priorities. They have a lot of things happening. They have competing priorities, and they need to be in a position to make better decisions about what they should prioritize and what they shouldn't. You want to save costs. Failing projects always cost more money than getting it correct the first time. So you want to save money. You want to increase stakeholder satisfaction, which is obviously a big part of trying to have a successful implementation of whatever your project is. If you are in an auditable industry, you want better tooling in support of your first line of defense. We'll probably expand a little bit on that in other videos, but we won't in this one. But you want to just make sure that you have good documentation and tooling that supports your first line of defense. And you want to probably have some type of center of excellence that will help you oversee the change controls, because as things are changing rapidly inside of an organization, if you have kind of a centralized body that oversees those changes, you can make it easier for everyone to navigate the waters of change, right? So those are the reasons or the benefits that you get from engaging in formalized project management. Um, those are the practical benefits that you get. So we're going to talk about throughout the course of this workshop what it looks like to practically implement some of those disciplines into your everyday, into the projects that you're working on today. So this is why you do it. We'll continue on with our next video, talking about the triple constraint. So those are the three major constraints that you have to consider when managing a project. Hope to see you then. Thanks.